between 5 and 6 a.m. due to stress. Like I wake up like almost like my heart beating, and it's either about like how a social media video did, what I have to do for the day, and honestly just anything. I feel like I just start my morning with stress, so I need to fix that. But right now that's what we live with, and then I just proceed to sit on my phone for a couple hours. Terrible routine until 7 a.m. when I have to take the dog running. So now we're gonna go do that. It is 7:45, which means I have 15 minutes to clean and do whatever I need to do around the house before I have to clock into work. This is a routine I started kind of recently, but it just has me like reset, because I could find myself like clocking into work and I'd look around me and it's like, oh, I have to clean, I have to do this. So at least if I can get like the cleaning and like I have some laundry in the dryer I need to fold out of the way, I feel like I've already accomplished something. It is now 8 a.m. and it's time to check in and clock in for work. I work at a global law firm and I'm kind of like on the communication side of things. I work from home luckily, which is why I'm able to do everything I'm able to do, and I'm very grateful for that. Since it is a giant law firm, there's like so many security things to get through. And basically this job is the reason I was able to start social media. So a little backstory, I started consistently posting on social media a year ago. And the reason I started posting was because I had this job. I live 5 minutes from the beach. I spent so much time there. And I was like, okay, I've always wanted to like actually put an effort into social media. This would be the perfect chance to just try to use any of my spare time and try to at least have the goal of posting once a day on TikTok. And I accomplished that goal. I pretty much accomplish it every day still. And somehow I've grossed like 570,000 followers on TikTok and 170,000 followers on Instagram, which it's just mind-blowing, and it grows every day, and every day I see the number and I just think like, even just one extra follower is one individual that went to my page, looked at it and said, oh yeah, this is fun, and followed it. It's crazy to me. But it is very hectic having both of these things, and essentially how I have to structure my day is obviously work has to come first. That is my job. That is the thing that I can get fired from. And that was my #1 priority. So I sit down and I just try to see like what I have going on today, what I have to do. And it makes social media very hard, because social media is not the most challenging thing in the world if you can plan ahead. So you need to be able to post every day, which means I usually try to like batch film a lot of my content and then slowly edit it and have something to post every day, maybe twice a day. And then I have to also figure out stories for Instagram, and then reels and photos. And it gets kind of wild if you can't plan it. And unfortunately with my job, I can't really plan it, because I can't say like, oh, this is gonna be my content day where I'm gonna go film, because I have a job and anything can happen to my job and that comes first. So I kind of just have to use whatever spare time that day gives me to get the stuff done that I need to get done, and really work hard on the weekends. I feel very lucky, but it is not easy. And I dream about the day that I could like just do one of them. I get asked a lot if I will ever quit my job, and the biggest thing with my job is that my husband has type 1 diabetes, and if you don't know, insulin for diabetics is astronomically expensive for absolutely no reason. So the insurance that comes from like a secure job is worth everything, on top of the fact that my job gives me flexibility. So for right now, I'm going to count my blessings for secure income and insurance, and it works for now. It is a bit hectic though. It is now 8:45 and I've been working and just trying to go through emails and get stuff done. It is definitely a busy work day, unfortunately, because the sun is finally out and I was hoping I can take a break at the beach. We'll still see. But I have a meeting at 9, which means I have to look somewhat presentable. So let's get ready for that. It is hair wash day today, so we gotta slick this back. This is a perfect example of no day goes as planned, because my plan for today was like, in the morning I'll just get together all of the things I need to finish that I knew of, and then I'll be able to catch up and start some social media stuff, and then I'll be able to run to the beach. But I didn't know about this meeting, I didn't know about some of the work I have, and it's just always so crazy. All right, that'll have to do. And then I always grab just something basic like a sweater to throw on top so that it looks like I got ready for work for the day. But I'm usually always in my pajamas for most of it. And here it is, ready for a professional work meeting. This look back is a bit rough, but let me show you my little meeting setup since I don't actually have an office. Move over my blanket, my weighted stuffed animal, and then I get rid of my pillows. And I sit down right here, so then the backdrop is just like plain and clean, and I balance my laptop on my knees. Beautiful. This is actually a really stressful meeting, so like my heart's beating, but pretending like it's not gonna happen. But I'm just trying to ignore it, which is why filming helps. It is now 10 a.m. I just got done with a meeting and then I finished up some other urgent things for work. Now I'm gonna take a break and make my smoothie, do my skincare finally. I haven't even done my oil pulling. This is what happens when you have no time in your day. This is how I store my pineapple juice that I use. I've been out of spinach for a while now, so this one is just strawberries, pineapples, flaxseed, 2 tablespoons, and then some pineapple juice and water. I just realized I forgot to do my oil pulling, but I'm hungry and I just made my smoothie, so. Oh well, gonna have to forget about it today. This is my straw that says the Sunrise Shack on it. It's from when I worked there. After much thinking while having my smoothie, and now that I'm like shaking so cold from my smoothie, I've decided to spend my work break that I get every day going to the beach. So for social media side of things, I'm gonna film a get ready with me. Obviously do stories. It's a one for all. Today I'm gonna wear this swimsuit and I'm gonna film my get ready with me right now real quick. And then we'll head off to the beach. Okay, I took you guys off the tripod and I just set up my phone tripod to film my get ready with me. And I'm going to try to film it with my back camera, which I've done a couple times, but not like a whole get ready with me, which is really hard because you can't see much. The best I can do is like to try to see myself on, oh, I just bumped that. Try to see myself in the mirror, but that's still not, clearly it's like blocked a lot. But the quality is so much better, so. I'm always really nervous for get ready with me's and stuff that's not like swimming videos because that's kind of new stuff I'm trying to incorporate in. And I feel like people don't like it as much, which is fine. Gotta try the new stuff, so let's do this. Get ready with me to go to the beach. Here is the final outfit reveal. And I filmed half of it in slow-mo that I couldn't fix, so I had to kind of redo that a little bit, but it's all good. Now let's go have our break at the beach. Hopefully I'm blocking the wind. We've been at the beach now for a while. At first, I sat and relaxed. Then I made a TikTok, took some photos, filmed some stuff for another TikTok. And honestly, the beach is like my working time, which is good and bad because it's fun that I like have something to do here, but it's also made it so that I can't like ever fully relax at the beach because it's just such a good opportunity to get stuff done and to film some fun things. So I use like moments like this to actually do my social media. I do have 10% left on my phone, so it's gonna have to stop pretty soon and I'm probably gonna head out. It is windy, but it feels so nice to get in the water, to have some sunshine. I feel like I haven't been like to the beach like this in a really long time, like months. An actual nice beach day. Then we just had to go back, get back to work, and actually do some social media editing and stuff today. Just hanging out with a cute little seagull. Look how beautiful it is. I always find a spot where no one else is around, so then I can actually like film and do my stuff without feeling super embarrassed. I got back home after the beach, kind of had a rush because gotta get back home, gotta get back to the actual job because things have to be done. And in between working on tasks for my work, I was able to edit my get ready with me, post that to TikTok, post a couple stories, and I linked like my outfits, which I'm trying to be so much better at. Sorry. Oh, TikTok's going, TikTok's going. I've been trying to be so much better about linking on stories, and I don't know why, but previously it just like felt so hard to me. But that has been a really fun thing I've been doing, and I really need to post on Instagram. I tried to post yesterday and it just kept failing for some reason. So I want to try to get that done. It is now 2:43, so I clock off at 5. I have a couple more hours to stay on. Today was Austin's day to go to the dog park, so he has Hurley right now at the dog park, which is so nice on the days I don't go because I feel like I have all the time in the world. My phone is about out of storage though, so that is a big problem I have to face. I just am constantly taking so many videos and photos for social media that it just fills up so fast from here, on top of the fact that I always have my GoPro footage on my phone, and that takes up so much space as well. So that has been on my to-do list for weeks now, and I still haven't gotten to it. Maybe tonight we will. Probably not though. I obviously showered off just now when I had like a small break, and I'm so nervous because tomorrow I have a photo shoot. So I'm taking the day off from work and I'm driving down to Miami, and I'm really excited about it. It's for Honey Swim, but I'm not a model. My face is breaking out so bad. I'm so self-conscious of it. Right now I hate my hair because it's like so grown out. There's so many things that I'm like very, very nervous about. But with social media, I'm trying to be better about just like saying yes and making friends and meeting people and like taking these opportunities while I can, because previously I am very shy and I'm like, will talk myself out of anything. So hopefully that goes well. I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will be so much fun. I'm excited, but I'm nervous. And then tomorrow is also when I have a meeting with my manager at night. So that is kind of a busy social media day. Every day is different, so it's hard to kind of like film a normal day. But I would say that today is probably like the most basic that it can be. I always have to have something playing on the TV, which is behind you guys. I just like need the noise going, and recently This Is Us got put on a Netflix, so I've been like binging that just in the background. I've already seen it, so there's the best things because you like don't really have to pay attention, but if you want to, you can. And besides that, I feel like I'm usually just like a big couch potato. Like I'm sitting up right now, but like typically I just like am laying down like this, working all day long. I always have a headache. I try to wear blue light glasses, but I broke my nose in high school, so when I wear glasses that hurts my head, but when I have like the blue light that hurts my head, so there's no winning with that. Besides that, I think that's everything that I can talk about for now. Just gonna go back to work. I am back at 5:40. I am still working. I don't think I'm gonna stop anytime soon because I actually have so much like work, which is what I call it at home to not get confused. My TikTok performance didn't do very well today, so that's no fun because I think I said I get really nervous posting Get Ready With Me's, and people were really nice about it. The comments were there, but sometimes the TikTok algorithm just does a TikTok algorithm and there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm learning to not care, but yeah, it didn't do well, which always is disappointing and embarrassing, but that's just the name of the game with social media. I just posted a second one, posted on my story. I never posted on Instagram. That's just not going to happen today. Maybe we'll try it again tomorrow. That's the best thing about social media is while some days might not be the best, you can always work harder and come back. So that's what I try to remind myself. I have so many nice people in my comments after I made a TikTok complaining about all the hate I've been getting, and it is just so sweet. I've been like slowly trying to respond to everyone on Instagram and TikTok and everything. So I just feel so lucky for the community I've built and to have the opportunity to have both jobs. I get asked all the time kind of what my life looks like or how I'm able to go to the beach since I work a full-time job and do social media. So hopefully this gave you a better glimpse into my life. It's a little bit hectic, you get a little bit of everything, but it was so fun having you guys come along.